When I was about 15, 16, I was a real party animal. Always the next town over at my friends' places. Most of the time I was able to stay at their place overnight and head home the next day. But there were a few occasions where I found myself walking home. This walk was roughly 2-3 hours. If it was a nice night, I didn't mind it at all. It gave me a chance to sober up before I got home. No, my parents didn't know I was doing this. It was just me being a stupid teenager. At the time, there was a good 40-minute stretch that was pitch black with nothing but fields and forest on either side of the road. Now and then a car would pull over asking if I needed a ride home. Most times I would say no thank you and go on my way with no issue. 2 times cabs had offered me a ride home for a discounted price, and they were both amazing people. They told me about their wives and kids and how I should be careful walking alone at night. They dropped me at my house, made sure I got in before driving away. One night walking home on that stretch of a dark road, minding my own business, a car pulled over in front of me. Not a big deal, this had happened before. As I was about to walk past the passenger side, the window rolled down. A guy in his mid-30s asked if I was all right. He was very clean, handsome, and his car looked brand new. He had a smile on his face and a weirdly friendly tone. Every hair on my body stood up. This seemingly normal guy was giving me one of the worst gut feelings I had ever gotten in my whole life. I backed up from the car as he spoke to me. Being polite, I told him I was all right and not too far away from home, but thanked him for his concern. The smile never left his face, but it was wrong, like it was being forced. He insisted that he could drive me home, then said there are some scary people in this world, and laughed. By this point, my body is screaming that I need to get away from this person. I faked a smile, thanking him again, saying goodbye and goodnight. I started walking away, pulling out my phone and pretending to call a friend. He sat in that spot for a little while before slowly creeping up beside me again, still giving me that weird smile. "Are you sure I can't drive you home?" I lied, saying I'm just talking to my friend and that he was on his way. Keeping my distance from the car. "You can wait in the car with me," he said with a bit of an odd tone in his voice. Yet again I declined his offer. My skin was crawling and I'm sure you could hear the nerves in my voice. I continued with my fake phone call, loudly saying, "Oh, you're a few minutes away. Great, you'll see me." The driver's face went completely blank. His smile gone, not a single emotional insight. He just looked forward and rolled up his window and started driving away. I waited till he was outside before running as far away from that road as I could. I made it home safe that night. Although the rest of the walk I was completely on edge, constantly looking over my shoulder and holding my phone up to my ear like I was talking to someone. I can't ever really know what his intentions were, but if my gut was anything to go off of, I truly feel like if I got in that car, I would never go home again. Trust your gut and stay safe out there. And please don't get into the car with strangers.